Hey, this is Actorx here with a little bit of Q&A from the crew on the Compass Rose level creation, as well as some news about what's coming up next.
Eclectic Dragon asks, now if I may ask, what was your thought process when designing this map? Was it around a particular game type? Did you build it around all game types, or did you just make it a free form?
I did build it with the idea of it being around all the game types, but I didn't center it on that until I kind of got the flow of getting things into UDK, because when I started the process of making the map, I didn't really know how to import things into UDK and work with a good flow in UDK, so it kind of just evolved over time and turned into what it was. And also, going into BLR and actually studying their levels really helped me make the decision on making it a horizontal rather than vertical space station level.
Undead Hell asks, do you have a blueprint of the map?
I actually don't have a blueprint of the map right now. I've been meaning to make one, but the map, it wasn't built from a blueprint, it was built with the idea that a blueprint would come next. So that is something I've got to do. I've got to just sit down and pump it out, and I've been kind of just putting that off because of all the other projects that have come up.
Doc says, looks really nice. It's kind of hard to tell, but I hope the map layout has a good flow and balanced feel to it.
Well, obviously the flow would be biased to me liking it, naturally, because I'm the only one that's been on it. But I've been running simulations with bots and whatnot, and actually been playing matches, and from what I can tell, the flow is nice, even though UDK AI isn't specifically built for the level.
Peter Soma says, I don't think I've seen a skybox like that in another FPS. So awesome having that strange time of evening where day and night meet and you can see the stars in blackness. Even though not too far from it, you still see a bluer sky. Also the clouds, nice touch.
Admittedly, I didn't actually make the whole skybox. I changed a lot of the parameters in it though. It's a default UDK night map skybox. What really makes it have the twilight look is actually the volumetric fog that I made, and that's what gave it that effect.
Legolas Anime Lover from YouTube says, how in the world did you do this whole thing on your own? I've seen the work in progress of it, but I had no idea that it was this big.
Well, to be honest, it was just the motivation. There was a lot of patience behind it, but all things aside, it was the motivation of getting my work out there and being able to show people what I can do. Even though it was my first level, I was super psyched once it was done, and I was really eager to share it with everybody.
Sweetness from YouTube says, you should run around in it and film as well. I would love that. In parentheses.
Yeah, the funny thing is, there's a run-through, about 4.5 minute long run-through, right after we finish this Q&A. Actually, I think that was the last question in the Q&A. So thanks Tucker, Raide, and Riley for all being here for that. And so that's pretty much where I'm going to leave off with the Q&A. I'm going to leave off with the run through the level on foot. It's about, as I said, 4.5 minutes long. So, enjoy.